Good afternoon. As a seasoned real estate professional, I've got the unique experience to speak here today with the former mayor of New Lenox, Illinois, of 8 years, who's also a commercial real estate broker. And what we're talking about is how to solve the pain of retail vacancies. What they do is they create a stigma and they lose revenue for you all. Retailers lose revenue, you guys lose the sales tax, the property tax, and it is no good for the vibrancy of your communities. Now, we all know that you need to attract businesses. Economic development heads, brokers, they all need to work together. And believe it or not, you guys don't have to lose your shirt. You don't have to spend unlimited resources to do this. You can do it in an effective way by working smarter and not harder with your precious resources. The brokerage community is doing this to an extent already. We're a very tightly knit group of professionals, and we do use tools online. We use listing services that provide a universe of available properties. We use marketing engines that focus specifically on organizations' available properties that they have for sale and for lease. We use demographics to tell specific stories, to point our customers in the right directions. But what we do not do nearly effectively enough is to reach out to the economic development heads within these organizations, as they are the experts. We need to get them to help us sell the retailers on the zoning, on the approved uses, what will and won't happen, because you all are ultimately the gatekeepers for your community.
We all build relationships as we move through life. I had a unique perspective of looking at that from the private side and from the public side, which is sometimes not too cohesive. But we learn to collaborate. I hear it all the time here, in every session I've been in here, is how we need to collaborate, how we have to build teams, and we all have to work together. And it's vitally important that we do that. But how do we do it? It's by supporting the people that are in our communities. The stigma that's created by dark storefronts sitting in a community really create an environment that's less than desirable. What we've got to do is we've got to bring that dynamic back into the community. And by working together collaboratively, putting these teams together, from the brokers to the state or chambers of commerce, to the communities, to the EDOs that are out there, they recreate a vibrancy and recreate a dynamic that really is extremely helpful and successful. By working together, it brings an order back to what sometimes, unfortunately, becomes very disorderly in nature. But I think if we all work together, one of the things that I've learned, unfortunately, when I was mayor, I had to be the one that kind of brought the team together. But public officials come and go. I really think that the most stable organization to do it is the EDO. They're the ones that should be the ones that bring them together, and that they can cause the cohesiveness to keep them together.
One of the things that we need to do as well is we need to put our properties online. And it's not just anywhere online, but we need to boost them online in a location where your brand, the community, is going to be visible, where people are going to continually go back to your site and retain theirs so that they can call up the professionals as they move along in the site selection process.
One of the main things I saw as mayor is I had my staff doing all the updating on our products. And to be perfectly honest with you, communities don't have the resources to do that. Actually, I don't think any organization does. The beauty of it is today there's intelligent technology out there that can do that for you so that you can better utilize your human resources in a different way.
And you know, in a world of paradox, the paradox of choice is that you have to actually limit the amount of choice that you give people. And by limiting that amount of choice, you actually raise the visibility of your professionals. You put them in touch with a live human voice, which can't be lost in this technological age, and that will in turn drive greater success for your community.
We think if you work smarter and not harder, that at the end of the day, everybody's going to win. I know it's tough sitting out here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon trying to stay awake and listen to somebody putting on a 5-minute program. Try and put on a 5-minute program and stay awake. That's even more difficult.
We appreciate your time, and we hope to speak with you afterwards.